specific anarchist projects that I've been involved in. The first collective that we kind of put together, like we organized, it was around the time that we were trying to create like a federation, an anarchist federation in Southern California. And it was people from Orange County, people from Los Angeles, people from Pasadena, people from Antelope Valley, like all these different areas of Los Angeles County and Southern California in general. So we created first we had like a network of people like in Los Angeles. It was called the Southern California Collective Network. And we didn't really have anarchism in the name, but our principles were like anti-capitalist and anti-authoritarian. And we felt that, at that point we wanted to just kind of like throw the principles and the ideas of anarchism out there, but but kind of just to create some discussion, some dialogue with people in Los Angeles. And with that, we met people from other cities in Southern California, like in Orange County, that were already starting to create a federation. The LA chapter of the Southern California Anarchist Federation soon kind of got started to meet after that, and it was one of the most diverse, I think, anarchist groups that people had seen at that time. It was like women of color, and it was like youth of color from communities that are like oppressed communities, right? And it had all kinds of different people. It was like union organizers and teachers and high school students and all kinds of different people. And through that, I think we created different collectives and different projects. One of the projects that kind of came out of Scaf, LA, was CopWatch LA, and also like a women's collective that was called Mujeres Libres, a union collective, like a workers collective that did like support for like strikes, and we did a lot of work with like the port truckers in Long Beach, which is like one of the largest ports probably in the world, and they actually did like wildcat strikes where they shut down the freeway with their trucks, and we kind of supported them and did work with them, and they, I think, eventually became a chapter of the IWW, which is the Industrial Workers of the World, and we kind of work with them to that collective. So through Scaf LA, we kind of met a lot of different people, and also it was an experience where people kind of gain organizing skills, because I think as an organization, that's what we promoted, is like anarchists, like organizing in the community. There was one of the members, he created like a mutual aid program or project where he went around to his neighborhood in Pasadena, talking to his neighbors and getting them to say like what can they provide for the community, what kind of resource are they able to give to their neighbor. And then like he created like this resource like a reference book, I guess, like for resources in his neighborhood. Like all these different neighbors like would provide, like for example, like a lawnmower that they can share with their rest of their neighbors, etc. And then they would have potlucks. So that we kind of got a lot of experience in organizing through Scaf LA.